Hello, I am Mike of Need Enough Dice. This is Minecraft. Okay, so the glass inverted pyramid around that water temple is now complete. I haven't quite finished my causeway, but that can wait. Look at that thing. All built by hand. So, here we go. And as you can see, there's the temple inside there. But what I want to do is I want to dry it all out. I want to get rid of all this water. Now, I do have sponges there. I've got 49 of them. I actually had 53 at one point, but I seem to have lost a couple. Now, the problem is, if I just, like, slap a sponge in there, all the water will just regenerate, because if they'll each, they'll have two source blocks adjacent, and so it'll just regenerate. So what I'm going to need to do is create spaces where the sponge will clear out from edge to edge, and then I can take the water back. Now, I've seen a few videos on this, and it appears that the recommended number with the way sponges now work is, I think, 3 wide. So that'll be up to there, which means I want a wall there. And now what I'm going to be using to put down my walls is much sand. I've got lots of sand, so that's what I'm going to be using. But what I'm going to use to put the sand wall down, so that's this here, is I'm going to put down this temporary scaffolding of wood planks. Doop 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 doop. So it's just, I don't know if I've got enough. I don't know if I've got just under a stack. I don't know if that's actually going to be enough to get all the way across, but I don't really need it to get all the way across. I can survive if it doesn't. There we go, it's better. Very dependent on what angle you're pointing. Oh, I'm getting shot. No, I don't want to do it. Don't want to get shot. Yeah, irritant. It's not that getting, since I went and cheated and got my gear back, the damage isn't the problem. The problem is the knockback and getting kicked about. Yeah, well, you're not going to be able to generate yourself very soon, because I'm going to murder you all by drying out your habitat. So there. Right, so I didn't have enough to, or I didn't have it near enough to get across in one go, but that's fine. But what I can do is I can just place sand like this, and it will conveniently fall. And then I just grab another stack and go wee. And that'll place a wall. I want to avoid that, because that's actually making my life a little bit difficult by doing that. Let's bring that down to so it's about the same size as everywhere else. I mean, there's going to be some, it's not all going to be right. So that's as far as I can go. There we go. Let me just go back away. Whoop. So this is pretty convenient, in fact. Don't have to be too fiddly. Ooh, was I? So do need to be right on the edge of this block here, right in the right place to do this. And we'll nearly there. Looks like I got way more sand. Well, actually, I've got way more sand than I need at this level. When I'm going through the deeper parts of this, I'm probably going to be needing approximately this much sand, if not more. Right, so that's going to take us up to here. Doop, 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 doop. Let's finish off this wall, shall we? Whoop. So I don't need this scaffolding. I suppose technically I don't really need it at all. It's just going to be easier and quicker to do it with this method. I mean, I can go up to the end of this, this wall here, and I can just chuck sand down, like this. But you can see that's a lot slower. Whoa! And I'll occasionally make myself fall over. Let's go grab ourselves some wood that fell down and get hit by guardians because they're annoying. So yeah, I could really do with enough wood to get me all over one go. I may, there are things I might want to do. But this is kind of by way of this is a bit of a test run, as much as anything else. I should have left that last block and then used that to finish off the scaffolding. Right, you're going to be irritating. You're there, so you're going to get murdered. Yes, you have been murdered. Whoop. Yeah, so don't be annoying. Ha! That showed you. Whoop. So, oh God. There's like, oh, stop it. I don't want to have to bring out the invisibility potions again. I mean, like, obviously, I can. And again, it's not the fear of being damaged. It's just so aggravating having to deal with that nonsense all the time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is marginally. Who's doing? Ugh. I think it's marginally quicker doing it this way. And it's already night time. The sun is beginning to set. Before we even get this finished. Get rid of that. I've got a fish. Woo, that's really important that I've got a fish. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's too far away. God, he's just so aggravating. How did he not get hit? Of course, I'm making my life more difficult by going after the experience points and that. But. Right, now, daytime. I wonder, I don't know if I'm going to... my bed's way back there on the island. See, I think I should probably just finish off, not finish off this wall and just go back to the beginning there and just, okay, see if the sponges will work. The monsters, I don't seem to be getting terrible large numbers of monsters appearing. I think that's actually because I'm within the bounds of the temple, and within the bounds of the temple only guardians spawn. So I don't think I have to worry about zombies appearing on top of the sand wall. So, you know, in theory that could happen. You could get a zombie on there, which would be amusing. Right, nearly there. I am nearly there. If I was clever, I'd have worked out how many stacks I'm using, but I haven't paid any attention to that at all. How many stacks of sand I'm using, and thus how wide this is, which is obviously, you know, so maybe I can get enough scaffolding bits to make that wall in the first place. But, you know, I'm clearly not that clever. I'm nearly getting there. That, oh goodness me. Kill a lot of sand. This is quite a good shovel, but it does mean that doing surgical amounts of sand removal is not necessarily that easy. Right, here we go. We're coming up to the end here. Right, so what I should now be able to do is grab me sponges. Ooh, there you go. That made quite a big I made a big dent in the old water. Let's try here. Oh, that was good. So it's taking a fair amount of preparation. And obviously this is, I mean, I've got the advantage of this is quite high up. And well, it's high up, so it's not got water it can take below it. It's only got water off to the sides here. So the sponge has to, because it takes, I think, 64 within a 7x7 cube or something, or an 8x8 cube or something along those lines. It takes 64 blocks of water ish. I think that's the number. And here, you know, it's constrained in terms of how far up and how far down it can take water, and so it has to take it kind of wide. Whereas when I do my next wall, if I do another wall, you know, 3 units that way, then obviously it's going to have the ability to take water from much further down, because that whole thing's going to be a lot deeper. So I'm going to have to do multiple rows of sponges. Stuff like that. Come back here, don't get lost. So that is going to be a thing, but the basic principle does seem to work. Let's put down the sponge. So that took me that took me 12 sponges to do, and this is now dry. Hurrah. And I want to start the next wall. 1, 2, 3. I'm assuming that the 3 wide is in fact the right thing to do, but that's just kind of what I heard. I want to start the next one here. But I don't have quite enough wood planks to do that nice scaffolding all the way across. Now, do I want to? I mean, there are all sorts of questions. Do I want to do the scaffolding, and then just kind of so I can nip back and forth? Only it's, well, I don't know. You can do it from here. Just do that thing where I can do this from here. So, whoa, I kept that fall off. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I think I've kind of had this thing where I was saying, oh, maybe I've got too much sand, but now I'm beginning to think, no, I may have just about enough sand. Maybe not even that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's going quite deep. What? Maybe I need some railings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we seem to bottom out at 8 here. I would have if I used the correct tool, wouldn't it? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's going to be 8 sand for every step of the way, which is quite a bit when you think about it. Maybe I should go get some more. Well, you know, am I going to have to get more? Do I want to get gravel as opposed to sand? Sand has the advantage that there's least stuff you can do with afterwards. Whereas gravel, I find it's just harder to come up with good uses for it. So, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to, just out of idle curiosity, so you can see just how much deeper this is. Let's try. I'm going to try a few things here, basically. Ooh, right, yeah, you see if I put one down there, that doesn't help me at all. So I'm going to need to, I'm going to be wanting to place my blocks. Let's try one on the side there. That's not terrible. Although it's obviously not getting that side there. So I'm going to want to be going down, I think, a couple of levels and spacing it out with other blocks. So I'll do sponge, 3 or 4 blocks of something else. So essentially, I think I want them on this kind of level. Let's bring these out. Whoop! Don't throw sand away. So maybe like here, but out in the middle. So I'll build out like this. So I get straight right into the whole. Only building out like this is really difficult because I have to swim, I guess. Let's go 3 out. Oh, water flows. I love them. And put a sponge in. Let's see what this does. Oh, this isn't going to do anything because I need to put some more wall down before I do any more. Oh, let's put some wall down then. Okay. Well, I've got some experimentation to do. So while I do that, how's about I say thanks so much for watching. Please hit like and subscribe if you're enjoying these videos. Come visit and lift. That's not what I meant to do. You can see, incidentally, that how that sponge did nothing. That achieved absolutely nothing. Anyway, neilofdice, neilofdice.com. We're also Facebook and Twitter. There are links down below in the description on YouTube. And sponges are difficult to work with. And until next time, dig for victory.